In tongues, Eshu gained the role of messenger of the supreme god while delivering sacrifices and offerings from humans on earth to the gods in heaven, and sometimes from an Orisha to another one. Therefore, he maintains the relationship between humanity and the supernatural world. Apart from conveying messages, he keeps a watchful eye upon ongoing events, and reported to Alarun on the actions of both humans and the other Orishas. Eshu is perceived as that part of the divine that always tests the actions of men, and even though he tempts mankind, that doesn't necessarily mean that he hates humanity or that he only does harm. The mischievous Orisha doesn't discriminate when it comes to carry out errands for good or evil wishes, as he can be summoned by evil-intended people to cause tribulations for others, but can also be used as an instrument of retaliation. Pay attention to that red jacket right there. Y'all see that vest with the black? According to the legend, the Orisha could assume a myriad of different forms. Eshu was believed to appear as a giant, as a dwarf, or a cheeky little boy, and sometimes as a wise old man. Cheeky little boy, a wise old man. He may be represented as a statue that has been shaped into a human figure with something that looks pretty much like a horn protruding from his head, while holding a knife or a club in his hand. While somewhere else he is symbolized by a rock stuck into the ground and covered with shells of cowrie, and a pot of clay turned upside down with a hole in the middle. The priests would wear carvings of Eshu hooked over their shoulders, which often show him with two faces, the cowrie shells one looking into the world of men and the other looking into the world of spirits. Based on the tradition, dogs are often used as substitutes stuck into the ground and covered with shells of cowrie, and a pot of clay turned upside down with a hole in the middle. The priests would wear carvings of Eshu hooked over their shoulders, which often show him with two faces, one looking into the world of men and the other looking into the world of spirits. Based on the tradition, dogs are often used as substitutes for the deity during the ceremony of sacrifice, and the animal would eat the offerings laid at the god's temple, explaining the popular Yoruba saying, "What the dog will eat, Eshu would provide it." Red palm oil is known to be his favorite sacrificial item, which must be poured upon an effigy symbolizing the divinity on every service day. This ritual was done to maintain a good relationship with him, otherwise there will be an outbreak of unfortunate events. Eshu haunts the thresholds of cities and domestic residence, where he introduces good fortune or the unexpected into human lives. So whenever the Yoruba people diverted from their planned course of action. Alright, so when you just heard that, so now look at all these names: Ilegwa, Eshu, Isu, Ilegba, and then Eshu with an H, the trickster. Alright, Afro Emperor Fiction and Mythology. So this was a black dude, alright, a black god, straight up. Ain't that a bitch? Alrighty, anyway, so this is Eshu, Eshu, Ilegba, Isu. Anyway, this all comes from the Yoruba, the Santeria, and all of that. Alright, so hang on, guys. Renowned as the patron god of travelers. He appeared in myths as the great mediator between the opposing forces of life. And during sessions of worship, or like what we often see in Yoruba tales, his unlimited knowledge made him the wise negotiator of conflict between the benevolent Orishas and the malevolent gods known as the Ajogan. Then restored balance in their relationship. And because of this exceptional interaction with both sides, he absorbed the features of a benign and a malicious entity. Therefore, the Orisha is thought by many to own the power of turning what's right into what is wrong, and what's wrong into what is right. Okay, guys, so this is how I get messages, all right? So you saw that last image of Eshu and how his face was, half God, half evil. Now, I went to Amazon and I typed in my book. If you want to purchase my book, you can find it on Amazon.com. I am Lady Crybaby. All right, so anyway, so I typed in my name, Lady Crybaby, okay? So bring up this is how I get my message. This ain't a lie. This is the title of my book, Trip Until I Get Myself Together, Lady Crybaby.
You get it on Kindle for $16.99. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know what all. It says Prime $7.99 and all of that. Okay, so anyway, this is me though, not whatever that was. Crybaby's Magic Tears. I say, okay, so that's not me either. So here I am. All right, so Lady Crybaby, trip until I get myself together. Now look in my book. Now you just saw that image of Eshu. I wrote this book years ago. I am the one who actually did the book cover and everything. You can read it. Trip until I get myself together. All right, and by me. All right, now look at this half and half image. And you tell me I don't get my message clearly. Not that y'all said that, but I'm just saying. I get my messages really clearly. 544 on the phone as I said that. So straight up and down. So this I wrote about 10 years ago. And let me see. So what is this? 2020, 2022. Yep. And this came out about 12 years ago. Okay. Yeah, about 10 or 12 years ago. So you know what? All of that Eshu and Eshu energy. All right, so that's just my phone thing. So just to let you know though, all of that energy with Eshu. Hold on, y'all. I'll get to it. All right, so just to let y'all know, all of that energy with Eshu, Cryyybaby, and all of that, that really got started, I want to say, y'all, about 10 or 12 years ago when I did this. And that ain't even no lie. Because this is how I get my messages from the spirit. But at that time, I didn't know how connected I was. I just knew this was the energy that was going through the world. And again, if you want to read my book, again, it's titled Trip Until I Get Myself Together by Lady Crybaby. You can find me here on Amazon.com, y'all. All right, so Cryyybaby Eshu energy can continue, okay, guys? So I wanted to go back here just a little bit.
Who's till soon as pendulum like cast ifa divination for Beleke, dead man in the city of Engbona, the owner of cowries. Eshu brings blessing, and Legbara rise to a challenge.
All right, so y'all see this image right here, and then to look at the color of my nails. Okay, I polished them; they need to polish or whatever. But as you can see, this is the energy. Okay, look at the color of my nails. All right, so then I had to get up and do this message, but I just want you to pay attention to the checkers. You know, the checkers. So and then you see him having a broom, a joker hat. All right, and the key. Okay, so he has the key, you guys, to the bottomless pit is what they say. That's what the key is to, the bottomless pit. All right, you see the gate back there open and you can't see shit behind him. That's the bottomless pit, y'all. And look how much of a joker he is. And these are black gods, okay? These are black gods. All right. Yoruba tradition, a lot of these energies, these are spiritual guys that are part of the unseen world. This is the God that they call on to do sacrifices. Now, again, pay attention to the red and black, and I want you to know that this is the energy that's going on out here. If you don't believe it, then that's fine, but I want you to know that this is real. So this is what I want you to watch for when you watch things out here in the world. All right. Not sure what happened. Hold on, y'all. Got to bring this back up. Hang on. All right, so, and then as you can see, look how he see the flame in his hand and all of that. All right, and then you see this is how he's represented out here on TV. You see the red inside the black jacket with the snake, okay, smoking. All right, and then he's on the sides of your face. He puts his energy. That's exactly what's going on with me. He put right there where it's black on his face. They get on the inside of you and pull on that, and that's how your face get all sucked in, and it be looking just like this picture right here. I ain't lying. That's how them crackheads and drug addicts and all that stuff, because that energy gets in them. Y'all look at that pole thing behind. What in the world is that? All right, so anyway, this is the energy that you see. That's why you be seeing these images on faces and stuff, people robbing banks or doing whatever, because this is the energy of Eshu. Okay. that God, the God that comes to even things out. Red on one side, black on the other side, okay? All right, now we're going to pause right there because I want y'all to, so again, we're going to focus on Eshu and this right here, him and that trickster energy.
As Eshu always demands from those who have to give to those demanded for it within the premises
The red and the black. Sacrifices, rituals.
And propitiation. He maintains the delicate balance of good and bad.
He maintains the balance of good and bad.
He protects towns and villages, priest and priestess.
Towns and villages, community gang stalking, you mean? Okay.
Me, Ipako, and devotees, and I was against evil, the initial two issue, an essentially protective, benevolent spirit in the Republic of Benin. Order is an awesome and persuasive divinity to the pious and morally upright people who places premium values on justice, morality, and good character. Eshu is the real messenger, not only to the Oludumare, but also to other Orishas. He's also the intermediary evil spirits
evil
to the
spirits.
Orishas.
All right.
And the human beings. He is the one who distributes and also supervises the distribution of sacrifice to the Ajogans, always. In popular
I'm about exposing darkness. Yes, the light, turning music, and, best way, shape, or form so that they can deceive you into their, system. It's just that simple. But I'm going to show you about, the Freemasons. They got this, I don't know if you know, you'll see a checkered floor. You know what I'm saying? Like this. A checkered floor. You'll see that they, operate on. Now, God showed me what